Good morning, kids. Welcome back to the class of computers. I, Miss Pooja Jiswani, is going to take your computer classes. As in the last class, we have gone through the two editors of the HTML. The first one was WYSIWYG, that means what you see is what you get, and the second editor was the text editor. Okay, today we'll go through HTML coding. HTML coding is briefly divided into three parts. First one is element and tags, second one is attributes, and the third one is rules. We'll see first HTML and tags. A web page is made up of HTML elements, and HTML elements are identified by HTML tags. Yes, HTML elements are identified by HTML tags. Let me show you kids how you can identify that whether it is a HTML tag or not. First, we'll see how the HTML tag has been shown. Remember, always start your HTML tag with the greater than sign, and then you have to write there HTML and close it with the closing tag. This is the way that you have opened the HTML tag. Remember, your HTML can be in capital as well as in small alphabets. It doesn't create any difference. If you write it in small, it will still valid, while in greater as well. And for closing the HTML tag, we just use there one slash. Like this. This is the closing HTML tag. Same way. Well, HTML codings are based on the tags as I have mentioned. We'll see now a new tag, that is bold tag. This is the way that you can open the bold tag, and for closing it just introduced a slash there. This is the closing of the bold tag. If we put B before the, or I can say bold tag before the text, we want to format in a bold. This is the opening tag or the on tag for the bold. And I'll show you once again. For example, I have written here B, which stands for bold tag, and I'll write here any word. For example, I write here short form of computer, that is COM, and then I'll close the bold tag. In this way we are able to close the bold tag. Now after this com, this 3-letter word com will appear in the bold, okay. So to make the text HTML tag bold, you will type the following in the text editor. I'll show you again an example. I'll write here B and close it, and then I'll write here HTML. Now I will close the bold tag, okay. And now again I'll write here, for example, P. Now what will be my output? Only the text HTML will comes in bold. This letter P will not come in bold. Why it will not come in bold? Because it is after the closing of bold tag. It is there after the closing of bold tag. An HTML element consists of the opening tag, the closing tag, and everything in between. Some will appear according to it. Some elements do not have a closing tag. We call them empty elements. HTML elements that include both on and off tags are called as container elements. So bold tag is nothing but an container elements. Okay. Now I'll show you an example of a empty elements. Let me repeat. HTML elements that only have an on tag and do not require an off tag are called as a empty elements. The example for empty elements are BR tag. Okay, BR, and I will close it, which is used to give a line break, does not require a closing tag. Okay, see, if I have write here HTML and on the next line I have written here BR tag. So what will happen? Why this BR tag we are using? To break the line. So whatever the new text you enter will come on the new line, but after the BR tag. Let me show you one more example. I'll write here computers better. Computers. Okay, and then I'll insert here BR tag. Okay kids, so now I'll type here anything. Okay, for example HTML. So now after this computer, HTML will not come in one line. The HTML word will come on the new line. If I'll type here, rules, RULES, and I'll type here BR, break tag, and then I'll type here CODE. Okay, so the output for this will be like this. Now why? Because remember, after rules we have inserted a break tag, so that's why the code is there on the next line. So break tag is the if any text which you want to display on the new line, at that time you have to use the break tag, and break tag doesn't have any closing button, closing tag, or we can say off tag as well. Next is, so this was all about HTML. Remaining one we'll see in the next class. Thank you.